Welcome back, peer structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session. Today is February 18, 2021 here in Hawaii, and it's going to be February 19, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold. So let's go ahead and start with S&P. We do have a level of support here at 93. This is our first area that I'm looking for the market to try to bounce and continue back up from. I do want to see if the market can hold either this level here right around these 02 to 04s or right up here at these 08s as a level of resistance. If we get through that area, then I am going to look for the market to try to pull up into these 15s and maybe hold that level of resistance. You can see we had a nice double top here with another touch before it fell down. Same thing we're going to look out for here is maybe a nice double top and a continuational move down. Now, if we again come all the way back into these 93s, that's our first level of support. But if we get under that, 86 is our next level that we're looking for a nice bounce to come right back up, or we're looking for 79.50. Now there are some supports underneath, but we're going to mark them as price starts to move towards them. But if we don't get the resistance here at 15, I am looking for the market to try to come into these 2075s, and then with that, if we get that resistance, maybe get a nice move back down. Above 2075, we're going to see resistance at 36.50, another one at 45.25. Now let's go ahead and take a look at a smaller chart here on S&P 500 to give you guys a closer look up of what's going on. Now we did have some nice rotational movements here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right off that level of support, and we are coming right back into these 04s. So if we do get that resistance between 08 and 04, that's going to be a nice move right back down into the support level. Now, if we can't break these 893s again, we are going to look for that market to try to push through those 08s and get back into those 15s and then 2075s. But again, underneath those 93s, 86 and then 79.50 are going to be some levels that I'm looking out for on S&P. Now, let's take a look at gold here real quickly. We do got a level of resistance right around the 1768s here. You can see the market coming right up against that level. I am looking for the market to hold this as my first area of resistance and then try to pull down into the level of support here at 58.8. Now, if we get that and the market comes into the support, I'm either going to look for that continuational move right through the support or the bounces off support, maybe a nice double bottom, and try to push it back up to 68 and potentially through that into those 73.5s. Now we are in a nice downtrend here on gold, so we do have to keep that in mind. Now we may just break right through these 68s and then head up to those 73.5s and then maybe find some resistance. But if we don't find resistance there, I got an 81.9 above that, and then above that is 1790.5. There are some minor levels that I have, but let's take a look at a 5 tick here real quickly, give you guys some of those minor levels that I am looking at here on gold. Now, first area of interest that I am looking at here on gold, you can see there's a nice couple touches here off these 63.6s, which is a nice bounce. Now, if the market does hold resistance here at 68, I am looking for the market to try to come right into those 63s again and then try to hold the support again. Now, we get underneath those 63.6s, you could see the market either dip and give you a nice head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern, try to move up, or it's going to dip, fail to get back up above this level, and then push its way back down to the next level of support at 58.8. Now 58.8 is a good level for me as a major level of support. So if we do get back down to that level, I am looking for the market to try to rotate and bounce and then try to pull back up from there. Now above those 63.6s and 1768 even as resistance, I am looking at another level of resistance at 70.8 and 1773.5 as another level too. Now, if we don't hold these 68s, that's our next level of 70.8. Maybe a nice double top there and then try to push that market back down. If we hold 68 though, we could see the market try to bounce right off that level and retest 73.5, 76.9, and then potentially 81.9 as well. So that is what we're going to be looking out for on gold when we trade during the London session and potentially also into the US session. But that is it for S&P 500 and also gold. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube and we will get back to you guys. You guys take care. Have a great day.